right, let's get it started. Yeah.
2, 1, and we're back.
And we're back
at the cozy show on the cozy couch, the cozy corner, the cozy castle. And we have Jaime Ornelas, my co-host here,
Hey.
Chris Mariscal on the mic, and we got 2 special guests here. You want to introduce yourselves? A little fun fact.
I'll go first. My name is Andrea, and wait, should I say my last name?
We'll bleep it off if you don't want it.
Okay, wait, let me start again.
Just
No, just say it.
Just say it.
My name is Andrea,
Oh my god.
and my fun fact is that I'm gonna be a teacher soon.
Ooh.
Nice.
And I'm Bree, and I should have thought of a fun fact before this. I don't know. I don't got one.
Do you have special
Anyways,
talents, like a hidden talent?
I could do the wave with my eyebrows.
Oh, wow.
That's rare.
Can you do the thing with your tongue where it makes it like a star?
No.
Oh.
All I got is,
Can
all
you
I
do
got is
that?
the eyebrows.
Yeah, the
I can't do
eyebrows.
shit like
Eyebrows.
that.
I used to impress people back then with my kids.
Mhm.
I remember in like kindergarten, I used to put my legs behind my head.
Can
I
you do it
I
now?
could do both
Can
at
you
one
please
time.
show us
Let me
now?
try.
Please show us now.
I'm kind of tight, but let's see.
Jiu-jitsu,
Ooh.
come on. Oh, wow.
He said,
That's
Yeah,
good.
No,
pretty
no, do
good.
both.
Yeah,
try,
but
good
Stop
try.
while you're ahead, right?
at my age, I'm pushing 30.
At your
He's
age.
flexible.
I'm all right.
So we all went to the same high school, right?
No, we
me.
didn't.
Okay.
Wait, we did it.
We did
No,
not.
I didn't.
Bree went to Oakdale.
I went to Oakdale.
Oh, Oakdale
Yeah.
Bud. So
Oakdale, bud. Mm-hmm.
I'm faded at a hoe right now.
yeah, we took a buzz bowl each and a shot.
Oh my god.
I don't know if they're feeling it. They drink every day, so I'm not sure.
We don't drink every day. We drink every other day.
They drank yesterday. They drank yesterday. They're gonna drink tomorrow. So I don't know what
Every
that
other
tells you.
day. Right now, it's
We
just
drank
a-
last night too. We had a pod last night. And
I
Yeah,
will
we
we
admit,
turned up with
I am
Chinese.
an alcoholic.
But it's
Don't
really-
admit
We're
that on.
Hi,
alcoholics.
Brianna.
No.
Okay.
I don't agree. Can't say that on the internet.
So I don't know if this is starting too hot, but I was thinking if we start off with how we all first the 4 became together. What do you guys think?
Ooh, yeah, let's say it.
All right.
All right,
Okay.
say the
Bree,
story, Chris. You're better
take
story.
us away.
Should we
Oh,
like
Bree.
start with like our first impressions of each other, and then
That's a good one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
should we
Go,
around
go,
like-
you started it.
Oh, okay, I'll start. From what I can remember, because this is a long time ago, but you guys, I don't know, you guys are very shy. I remember you guys were kind
Wow.
of shy. and,
Even
like,
Jaime?
Yeah, well, at first.
Yeah.
At first.
Hi.
And then, you know, got a little comfortable.
Yeah, real
But,
quick.
No, yeah. My first
Uh-huh.
impression was you guys were like a little
Okay.
shy.
Andrea.
I
know
don't
it's different.
remember.
Yeah.
I feel like I've known you for forever. Like, I don't remember, like, meeting you.
You have,
Oh,
really.
yeah, because
Yeah.
we know each
You
other
knew
from
Sabrina.
Sabrina, a mutual friend, and that was what, like 6 years ago or more? 7?
How long
Dang.
when did I met you when you were, what, like a sophomore?
Basically. So it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a
And
while.
I feel like I don't remember how we started talking.
Chris, I feel like you would remember. How
I
would you remember?
remember.
Yeah, tell us, tell us.
How did it start?
Jaime used to like try to hook me up with so many girls. And Andrea was one of them. I
Yeah.
think one day I was at your house and you were like, you literally just took a picture of like you and I was like behind your shoulder on Snap, and you sent it to her and you were like, add him on Snap, and you put my Snap.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh my
and then
gosh,
she
look at
that.
added
Added
me.
you and
She
then-
added me, and then
And then?
we had a little like fling, I guess. Little
Yeah.
friends with benefits.
That was when I was
type of
really
thing,
chubby
I'd
in
say.
high school. I remember that.
Jesus.
It's true.
You
I was
look-
very
you look
chubby in
great.
high school.
You look
You're in
great.
the gym grind, huh?
Yeah.
You're killing
And
it.
You know how some
dude.
people get fat after high school?
Uh-huh.
I feel like I was fat in high school.
I feel like everybody's glowed up since high school, like for the most part. Like I think me and Jaime
No,
look a
I
lot
feel like-
better.
I don't want to offend anybody,
No.
but there's some people that like.
They
down.
glowed down.
down.
I mean, yeah, it's just life.
Yeah.
Like some people they either look better or some people look worse. Hopefully, as
Yeah.
long as you feel better. But no,
Yeah.
she eats really good. Like I remember always seeing your posts and always seeing your stories. And I'm like, dude, how are you eating like this? Like Jesus, you know?
Damn, she's good. Yeah, you eat really good.
I
Really,
like to eat healthy.
really.
Bree
eat
makes fun of me
strict.
for it.
Well, because okay, every time I eat something, she has to point out the calories. Like I just can't eat anything
They're
in
like us,
peace.
bro.
I'll literally be eating something and I'm like, "You want this?" She's like, "That's too many calories." I'm like,
Damn.
"Damn!" Like,
Okay,
just
okay,
you can have just a
okay.
little bite.
Just some gum.
I'm just really anal about some things that I like put in my body and stuff.
Yeah.
And Jaime gives me a lot of shit because I eat like I eat like very like bland foods. Like I eat like ground beef. What's going on over there? What the hell's going on over there?
Is it tequila? Sorry.
I'll wait.
We're just sweaty.
But her food,
1, 2, 3 eyes on me.
Sorry.
her food's hella
That was good
good.
one.
Like her food looks like gourmet.
Yeah,
you know?
it like you want to eat it a
Chef.
little bit.
Yeah.
Like it's like
but
good healthy food.
my food's just like you don't want to eat it. It's like literally
Why
like
not?
I
Do you
eat
guys
like
cook?
breakfast.
barely. Literally,
Only
I eat,
breakfast.
I eat like eggs. I eat ground beef. I eat fruit. That's pretty much it. Like I
That's
literally
all you eat,
like,
breakfast, lunch,
so
and dinner?
strictly. Yeah,
The
Really?
same thing
How-
every day.
yeah.
How did you learn how to
Dang.
like make what you make?
TikTok.
Really?
Ah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
During
TikTok.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
during quarantine, I would just try out a whole bunch of like healthy recipes,
Uh huh.
and that's how I learned.
Oh
No,
wow.
yeah. I took the opportunity of like quarantine to learn how to cook because I didn't know how to cook before that.
Mhm.
It's funny because when I bought the alcohol today, I was with my friend Brenda, and she had me buy her Kahlua and vodka because she saw something on TikTok about like this certain drink she wanted to make. So I had to buy that for her. She's also 20 years old, so.
Wow, that's a felony.
Yeah.
I feel like TikTok's
wait.
so clutch for just learning quick things.
Yeah,
like something
like-
good
Yeah.
in
Random
60
ass
seconds.
shit.
You know?
I learned a song, or I learned Tennessee Whiskey on guitar from TikTok.
Oh yeah, Chris knows how to
Like,
play the
just
guitar
by
now.
chance.
No.
She
don't-
has a story
No, no,
about.
no.
Tell them the story about how you learned how to play guitar.
I didn't learn how to play guitar. I attempted to learn
Mhm.
to play guitar.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's
So I took
learning.
a class.
That's learning.
It was so bad though.
When, in
I wouldn't even
college?
say I learned.
Show
Yeah,
them the
in
video.
JC. No.
We'll put it in if we have
no,
to.
I cannot.
She has a video of her.
I would be
playing
so
it.
embarrassed if I showed that video. I cannot.
Mm.
Anyways, so I took a class to learn guitar because I thought it'd be cool as a teacher, you know, to play guitar. Like in the
Yeah.
morning, do like a morning circle with the kids.
And
So I
put-
thought it'd be
play the
cool.
guitar, pledge allegiance.
No.
pledge allegiance.
Maybe like other songs. So I took the class and it was just really bad. And I didn't learn a thing because I don't know how to play the guitar.
Do you guys think it's weird that we do the Pledge of Allegiance in like high school and middle
Yeah.
school and shit?
It's like,
Like
cool.
looking back on it, that's kind of crazy. Like every single morning, no matter what, like you get up and put your hand on your heart and you say the whole thing. It's kind of crazy.
They don't do that at like all schools though. The
Really?
school that I'm at now doesn't do it.
I remember them. I think they would say like, "Oh, if you don't want to stand or you don't want to do the Pledge of Allegiance, that's fine." And there was like one or two
Yeah.
students in like every class that wouldn't
Yeah.
do it. And I remember as a kid being like, "Why aren't you doing it?" You know?
They're
But
always
like,
the Jehovah Witness.
oh, is that
kids.
why?
Yeah.
Oh,
They
shit.
don't like celebrate or like do anything like that.
They
and
don't
then
celebrate general.
Yeah, they don't celebrate anything.
They
so
just
they,
live.
They don't stand up for the national
Why?
anthem.
It's because they can only celebrate Jehovah, I think. I
Yeah,
think.
so they don't
Who's
celebrate
Jehovah,
anything,
though?
birthday,
Who
holidays.
they believe
I don't even know.
That's
who
a hard-ass
Jehovah's
name.
It's
is.
their religion.
Their
Ah.
religion.
I feel like pledge allegiance isn't that weird. Like to me, it makes sense because like if you're America, like it's like some you gotta do some patriotic things. I would assume, you know, like for like what was it like 40 seconds? You know, pledge allegiance
Yeah, but like every day.
every day, maybe like a
As
Friday.
a child,
like
and you didn't
every
even know what it meant. Like,
Yeah, I
you
think
know?
if they would have like made more of it, like okay, this is why we do it. I don't even remember what it was. More just like you're doing it because you're supposed to doing it, which is why it's kind of wrong in a sense, where it's like we're just doing a routine in our head. But if they would have explained like, oh, you know, it's I don't know, patriotic, you know, like then do it.
Yeah.
I'm fucking faded right now. You
On
know
a
it's
scale from
a-
1 to 10.
You want
I'm
another
like
shot?
a 5 or
Yeah,
a
I
6.
think I'm like a
You
5 or
want-
6.
you want another shot?
Shot then.
A
Another shot.
6.
Jesus.
Another shot.
We just started.
I'm scared,
Okay,
dude.
another
Why?
shot. Oh, let's do the buzz ball.
I'm scared.
Okay, let's do the
Okay,
buzz
let's-
ball.
Are we chugging the
Then
buzz
you're
ball or
not-
sipping
Then
it?
you're not ready for the truth or drink.
Is that what you guys have for us? They
Maybe.
prepared questions
Maybe.
for us,
For
which is
later.
crazy because
For
nobody
later.
does
Okay,
that.
sorry, I'm going to put my gum right
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
So sorry.
Are you serious?
Crack
It's
this
okay, it's not
video.
my table.
I'm so sorry.
Put it on the floor.
Okay, wait.
No, I don't
Just
care.
crack her
You
open.
do what
There
you
you go.
want.
Put it on the camera.
You do whatever you want.
Put it on
You
the
guys see it
camera.
on the camera?
No, I don't
No,
I
think
hope
you don't
not.
think so?
No, because
That
the
would be
box
really-
can't see.
The whole
Okay.
camera's unfocused for the rest of the pod because.
on the piece
Um,
of gum.
Remember to shake it.
Okay.
Shake
Okay,
it.
wait. Oh my god.
Shake it.
I broke the
Shake it.
seal though. Okay, wait.
Can you open this for me, please?
Oh.
The pillow.
Hey,
you
we
hold this
should
for
name
me,
the
please?
pillow. We haven't named it.
Hey, what? No, we had to name it.
Okay, real quick. My aunt, I have this cool ass aunt, and she watches the pod,
Uh-huh.
and
Freeze, hold on.
Right here.
she told me she watched one of our podcasts, and she counted how many times we said the word fuck, and she
then?
said we said the word fuck 300 times in the one pod.
Wow.
300.
She counted. That's
She tallied it.
that's
Dang.
dedication.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What if we drink for every time we say
Cheers.
fuck?
Every time they
That's
say
I will
fuck,
die
kill
before the end of the pod.
Do you guys say like a
Chris will
lot?
get
because that's also
like,
an
yeah,
observation we've
like,
heard.
or I say
Fucking do this.
or
Cheers.
I just got some on my. Wait, are we chugging?
I say like. That's my fucking worst
Are we
weakness.
chugging these? I just got this.
I
on
can't chug
Nah, I'm
this,
not gonna
dude.
chug it.
I can't.
We're gonna sip on it. We're gonna sip
Oh.
on it.
I'm gonna sip it. You
We
can do
are?
what you want, but I'm gonna sip it.
Chugged it?
All right, so we
Okay,
didn't continue with the first impressions.
Yeah.
Oh
Trying
my
to
god, I
get
thought there was still
What's
some
going
in
on
there.
here?
All right, so Chris remembers really good of things. So can you get it
You're
started?
really good.
Oh yeah,
remember
yeah. Wait,
things?
can we?
I
Can we
think
go
I have really
back?
good memory.
Can we
He
trace
always
back
says
to
that.
the question? How we all met.
Wait, what was your guys' first impression of us?
I don't really remember.
Oh yeah. First impression.
Nuh-uh. I know you remember,
first.
but
No, I don't. We knew each other for so long, and then you. I
No,
just
but
remember the
Brie?
night. I just remember the
Yeah,
night,
yeah,
like
yeah.
you know.
But
as
what
it
was your
goes.
first
The
impression? of me?
night.
yeah, what was your first impression of Brie?
I don't know.
She's
I mean,
banging,
Yeah,
that's what he
probably
said.
that. Like, damn, she's attractive. She's cute. Like, let's see what happens. You know.
Okay.
But explain the night as it goes.
Okay, from what I remember, so me and Andrea have like the history, right? And I think like Jaime would see like you guys became close at some point. I don't
Me
know if
and
you guys
Brie-
were always close. You
Ooh, oh,
two.
you-
Me and Brie are
Yeah.
cousins. We've been close.
We're cousins.
yeah.
We've
No,
been
you
close
haven't.
since
Okay,
I
well,
was born.
anyways, you guys started posting each other a lot. Like, you guys would be on each other's Snapchats a lot, like Snap stories and shit. And I think
Literally
Jaime
our
would
lives.
always like slide up on yours probably and be like, "She's cute," or
Oh, I
like,
remember
I think
that.
I
Or
had
say,
met
like-
you before this, but like I
Before
never
this?
hung out. No, well, like before this, like
Yeah.
what we're talking about. But I never like hung out with you.
I wonder
Mm.
how.
But
Maybe at a
did you-
party
no,
or something.
through Andrea.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Who's Andrea?
I remember Jaime got high for the first time with you and
Yeah,
your
we
friends.
I got high
Sorry.
for the first time with
With you
Andrea
and Sabrina.
I don't
And-
smoke.
And I was
never have
there,
smoked.
but I didn't know you
Yeah,
at the time.
like no, the
With
Rosemary.
Sabrina.
Yeah, the rosemary.
You're confusing me with the wrong person. That was me.
Different Andrea.
I
But
don't do that.
I just remember Jaime making all these comments. You know,
Forgot about
through
that. I would heck
story,
remember Andrea.
which
Do
is
you
kinda
remember that?
ballsy.
I would heck a slide up and be like, "Damn, your
She's
cousin's heck
banging,
attractive."
whatever. She's attractive.
Yeah.
And I think
Fall in
one day
line.
it was like, well,
Everyone's
let's actually.
being said about you. What?
I think one day it was like, well,
What can I
let's
say?
actually hang out, And it was like, oh shit. And then the four of us hung out in like 2019 or so.
I think it was before
And-
that. 2019. I think it was like before.
I
that.
graduated in
That was, like,
2017,
my-
and I was
Yeah, it's
definitely
probably
in
2018.
It
or
had
so.
to
No, I
be
was
before
still
that.
in
I
high school.
graduated
Was I not?
2019. I think that was
Maybe
like my
late
junior year.
2018.
It was like 2016.
It had to be my junior year. Like
2016?
No,
Or like
no,
15.
No.
I can't even drive.
No.
I barely got my
Like
license.
2018.
It was
I wanna
before
say.
I totaled my car.
We'll put it right there if we find the
It was
date.
before I lost my
2000
marriage.
2017. Somewhere around there.
Somewhere in there.
Anyways,
Somewhere around
2018.
2017.
2018.
we all
2018.
hung out, right? We went to Wingstop, which I feel like was the most like weird date idea because
We went to Wingstop.
Wasn't that the
Remember.
worst? Like
Oh,
because
we're eating bone-in
Wait.
wings. Like you're like a savage,
Wait, we
bro.
did?
You're like a caveman.
Wait, we
eating,
Didn't we,
like,
right?
bone-in
We are?
We
wings.
did.
I think
we
I remember
did.
thinking
No,
like, bro, this is the
remember.
worst.
I
This is
think
the worst
they mentioned
idea.
it like this is the worst idea to go.
I don't care.
And then
I
we
went in,
went,
I like
the
Wingstop.
time,
I was
probably.
looking like.
and then I had a fire pit at my house at the time. And we went and got like a piece of wood to burn in it.
I remember
And then
that.
we went back to my house and I had a hammock and we
And
were
I remember
chilling.
they were making out and we're hanging out on the
Wait,
hammock.
Let me
Yeah.
explain this perspective. So
All of a sudden, they're
Wait,
under the blanket.
wait. How do you
They're
guys?
sitting in a lawn chair.
First
I
of
feel so
all,
exposed.
I
One
remember
lawn
that.
chair, and they have a fucking blanket on top of them.
You know what's crazy? I just feel like I remember like I wasn't gonna kiss you because I never do that. Like the first time, and
The
it was just
first
taking
time.
forever. And then I think I kissed you, and then you're like, "Oh yeah," I was like waiting for you to do that or something like that, and then we're just making out the whole night.
That was
and
so
then
cringy.
I think you guys were too in the hammock, which was
No, we were
on
watching
the
you guys.
hammock.
The
on the
fucking hammock.
You guys got the
We were-
hammock as we got the long
we
chair.
were
Yeah,
like
we
the
were
parents
watching
that
you guys.
night.
Yeah.
We were like the parents,
We were
and you guys were
watching
the
you guys.
children. Because I remember she was like, "No way, they're making out right now." And then I think we were just like cuddling or whatever. But we could hear like the smacking of lips, and we were like, "Oh shit!"
Mhm.
And then that went on for a while, and then I think we went to the car, and then you guys were literally standing outside of the car with the blanket still on top of you guys. and you're like still making out or whatever you're doing under there. And I remember Andrea had a curfew, and she was like, "Can you make them
My
get
Andrea,
up?"
curfew was
okay,
so annoying.
first of all,
my curfew was I think 1.
You were being so
And it was like 2 a.m.
awful.
Like, it
You're
was
like,
past
we
that.
had to leave. Like,
What
we
was that
gotta
like?
go.
My
I'm
parents
having the
would
greatest
make
night of my
my
life here. And you're like, we have to. I'm like, no way you stay out every night. And tonight you're like, I gotta go. I gotta
no.
go.
I
No,
didn't
her
stay out
parents
like that.
were-
My parents were crazy. They're not
No.
crazy. Mom and Dad, if
To
you're
have a
watching this,
curfew
you're not
at
crazy.
1 o'clock,
No.
that's not that bad.
Yeah.
What are you gonna be doing past 1 o'clock?
Sleeping.
Exactly.
How do you guys
Yeah,
remember
but
the
okay,
night?
first of all,
Wait.
how
I
do you guys
remember.
remember
Wait.
all of that? That
know,
all
kinda-
those
I have a good
details.
memory.
All I remember was the making out.
And I remember Andrea.
Because it was memorable, right?
And I remember Andrea was like, "Can you get them in the car, please, or get Brianna in the car?" I was like, "Okay." And I went out, and you guys were like fucking Casper the Ghost underneath the blanket, making out or whatever.
Okay, we don't.
And I
need to go
remember
into
I was
detail.
like, "Bro, we gotta go. Come on." And
Oh,
then
your hoes
Hannah was
watching
like,
this?
"Hold on." And I tried to pull
is
the
a long
blanket
time
off,
ago.
and you were like, "Wait!"
This happened
You're,
in
like screaming, "Wait!"
2017.
And I think something was going on under that blanket that only God knows.
How do you guys
Anyways.
remember it?
Anyways,
All right.
I
Let's
have
go.
such bad. No wait, I have such bad memory that I don't even remember. Like I wouldn't have even remembered the whole Wingstop, and that's I literally don't remember. Like I mean,
can
I
do
obviously
whatever you want
remember us
here,
like.
okay?
no, but I don't want to.
You don't have to worry.
I also remember what was going on
I
under
understand,
the sheets,
but-
but
All right, whatever you want.
yeah, I didn't remember in detail like that. But I don't know. I just look back at it and I think it's funny.
I just had a thought and it
I
slipped.
think it's fun. And then.
Fun. No, yeah, no funny because
Fun
it's just
E.
so random.
Actually, it's funny. Like, what a weird
No,
night.
not like that. Funny
How?
because it's like random.
And this is like the first time I think we've
I
all
think that
hung
was the
out
only
since that night.
That's
ever.
what I'm saying. Like it
Since
was just
then.
like random. That's why it's just.
Oh yeah, and then after I got a text from Brianna or Andrea, and she's like, "Yeah, Brianna doesn't want anything serious or anything like
From
that."
Andrea, was even from Brianna?
It was even from Brianna, and I was like,
Yeah, that sounds
"Who
like.
said I wanted anything serious?" Wait a minute.
Wait,
I
is
just
that
didn't
what
want you to
you
fall in
said?
love. I don't know.
You were
I
falling
guess.
in love?
I mean, I don't think Hammond
No,
wanted
one
anything serious.
height.
I want to make sure that people
It
don't
was
fall
one
in love with
say.
me because they always
She's
be
all
falling in
yours.
love. She's mine.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, I'm sure at the time I was such a simp at everything that I probably would have been like started as a simp, so it's probably a good call, you know?
Yeah.
Now I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
you
But
know?
then we never
At
hung
the
out. So
time.
sad.
Yeah, we never hung out. So this is the first
Hey.
time we've hung out,
After
all
that.
4 of us.
We're here now, you know?
So that's how we met, and that's why we know each other, and that's why they're on the pod. Just so we could say that story.
Wait,
and then
what?
we're done.
What
Well,
made
a
you want
fun
to?
story, you know?
What made you
Fun
want to
story
come on
tell.
the pod? Because you reached out to us publicly.
Yeah.
might I say.
Publicly on the
Me.
comments.
She DM'd us. Or
Really?
she commented publicly
Because
saying,
I always
wanna
watch your
come on the
guys'
pod."
videos on your guys' Instagram.
That's what they all
and
say.
then I was like, I want to be on it. They're funny.
Oh,
And now
wow.
you're on.
Put like clips of like
Here we are.
funny parts of your podcast.
Who would've
I'm
thought,
like, I
you
want
know?
to be on that.
So one of the
Okay.
things we wanted to mention was that you guys go to raves like
We're
a bunch
just
of
we're
times.
gonna go to a rave in
For
Countdown.
2 years.
Countdown?
7
Yeah,
days.
Oh, wow.
And
For the 3rd year in a row.
Can you guys kinda
so
like
you guys
ex-
invite her?
Jesus, can you guys explain like how you guys got into it and like what's the vibe around that whole scenery? Because we don't go.
So my brother, he's 4 years older than I am, and he was like super into raves. He's gone to like EDC.
Oh, wow.
He's gone to like EDC and like all of like other like little music festivals and like little raves. And he told us about it, and then he wanted us to go to Countdown in 2019 going into 2020, so right when the pandemic hit. And we went to our first
He's
one.
like, yeah, let's risk it.
No.
Yeah.
It
Let's
was
risk it all.
2019 before it happened because it happened in like
Sure.
March.
Sure, whatever.
So then we got super into it, and then the pandemic happened, and then there was no raves for a little
but
while.
We had already kind of like experienced something like it. Because remember when they.
Yeah.
What would you even.
They had
what
one
was it
at
called?
like
in
in
Turlock on
Turlock,
the
yeah.
fairgrounds.
Really?
It was like a little tiny one for
Tiny one.
Halloween, like right before that.
it
Halloween
was a good, like,
2019. But it
Step
was
into
like
the world.
yeah, it was like
Sure.
a good amount of people, and it was pretty fun. And I would always talk shit about EDM music. I was always like, why do people listen to that? Like, how could you get into that music? But then we went for the first time, and I was like, that's honestly pretty fun. And then they're like, no, like this is like nothing.
Yeah, it's baby
And
stuff.
then we ended up going to Countdown, and then that's kind of like where it all started.
Oh, wow.
How do you guys feel like when you're in the environment? What's the feeling? Are you guys like on like
Fun.
a constant like
So
wow.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
like it's
dominate.
just hype the whole time.
Like, are you just like
Yeah.
hype the whole time, just like wow, wow,
Do you
Kind
have?
of, yeah.
And I
It's
feel
so
like-
fun. And then like the people there are just so nice. Like the
Yeah.
environment is so positive that it's
Wow.
like it's so different compared to like going to like other festivals. Like you know when you're going through the crowd, like people are so nice. They're like, oh, like go through. You know, it's not like
By
you're
all
like
means.
trying to shove through there. They're like what the fuck, like
Yeah.
because it's not like you're really like going to look at the performer. It's more like you're there to listen to the music. So people don't care to be in the front of the crowd, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like it's all
Yeah.
vibes no matter where you
yeah.
are.
Yeah. And also being in the front, you get like pushed to the like
The fence.
yeah, or like you
Yeah.
get pushed, like really like squished in like groups.
Yeah.
Not like groups, but like in between a lot of people, and it's like not fun.
Yeah.
So it's not fun to be like right in the front.
And you also don't want to be that close because then your fucking ears are ringing the whole
Oh,
your
time.
ears
dude.
ring
My-
like the next days after.
No, when you get back to like to go sleep
Yeah.
after the
They're ringing
concert,
since-
you
yeah.
can hear the music
Yeah.
all night in your ears.
Every
Like it's like
time-
repeating in your head.
Every time I go to a concert, that's what happens to me for like the next day. Even like after I go to sleep, I wake up and my ears still ringing. Like we went to Destroy Boys. This ear was like closest to the speakers, and the whole next day I was like, fuck. Like,
And you know
this
what's
ear is
funny?
ringing,
Wear
it's the
earplugs.
worst.
Yeah,
I
I
remember-
bought earplugs like specifically for them, and my ears still were ringing.
Really?
I just remember that as a kid, like, because I just go to so many Mexican parties as a kid, you
With
know,
the
and then you're
banda?
just like, when you're driving home and you're just hearing like, have you guys, at least have you been on drugs since like while you're in the concert, you know?
Yeah, is that like necessary to enjoy it, or
In case you don't want to say.
Wait, could you
Yeah.
repeat the question? Just not use the word.
do you
Have you guys
to-
ever been under the influence of anything while at the concert?
Yes.
And how was that experience? Have you ever had like a bad or good? Or usually is it good?
Not a bad experience. Like, how do I explain this? Like, as in like,
I'll let her explain.
Yeah.
if it was like it felt a little extreme, if that makes sense.
Like
In a good,
intense?
Not in a bad
good-
way.
Not in a bad way.
What? Yeah, describe it. Like, what is it? Is it like?
Yeah,
just-
what's
just
it
like?
like?
Is the colors? Is it the sound? Is it
You
the
feel like the
environment?
You feel
Music?
so happy. Honestly, for me, it felt like I was like filming everything like through
Can you
my
have the mic
eyes.
right here? Sorry.
It felt like I was filming everything through my eyes. Like I felt like I was like a camera filming.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like a Canon camera?
Yeah. And then you just feel like so happy. Like that's literally how I felt the whole time. Like I was just so happy. I just felt like I wanted to like compliment everyone that I see. And it was just a good experience. But that was like I guess like my first time really like feeling like
A lot.
yeah.
What about you, Andrea?
Very fun, huh?
Very fun.
Very fun.
When I was in college, I ran cross country for MJC.
That's like the same as like going to raves. I've heard.
Running cross country.
Yeah.
After
You
3
get-
miles in, you're like,
I mean, the
you
runner's
get that
high.
huh? You get that
Let's go.
rush. You feel that rush.
Realistically,
in
the
your heart.
runner's high is really nice.
did
Like
you used to run?
Fuck no.
when you
I hate
finish a
running.
race, when you finish
Not like
a
that though. Not like racing. Sorry. Go ahead.
It's alright. When you finish a race, I feel like everything is just so good. Like it's
You're
a
like-
natural high, but it's like I want to compliment everybody. I want to be super talkative to everybody. Like it's something I wouldn't normally do. Like why the fuck are you smiling
I'm
like
just
this?
so fucking buzzed right now.
Why are you smiling like that? But
just keep going.
anyways, what I was getting to here, I ran cross country for MJC my first year of college,
Ooh, how was that?
and this guy on the team, I remember, he was like.
I remember.
He was like, bro, I'm going to take you to the rave with me. You have to do ecstasy, bro. He was like, everything feels so good when you're on ecstasy. You're shirtless, and the wind just feels so good on your skin.
Wow.
Every little sensation just feels so good.
Or
And I
when
was
they
like,
scratch
wow,
your
like-
dude,
Yeah,
when they
Rhea goes
scratch
this
your
to
head
that.
or when they rub your back, like
Because I've seen that
like
like
a
orgasm
fucking
tool, and they're like-
orgasm. No, literally, like you're just like,
Okay,
The
what
little
about,
scratcher.
I should
what
bring a
about
head
the
scratcher to countdown. Oh,
dude.
What
I
about
didn't
the
really-
attire? Because the attire is pretty extreme as well. Like, what's going on with that? Like, how do you guys feel when you're doing that? Like, you're just like, fuck it, let me
Let me have
dress
titties
like
out.
everyone else and like just be free.
I feel
Kind
like
of, yeah. I kind of just dress like a hoe.
Let me rock out with my cock out.
I kind of just dress like a hoe.
not
I feel like if you're like you want to really wild out, that's the perfect time because like everyone else is wilding out. They got like stickers on the nips or they just got like the what is it, fishnets and
Yeah.
stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And you're also in the crowd, and you're not really cold when you're in the crowd. Like, I mean, when you're like going from like stage to stage, yeah, you're pretty cold, but like for the most part, I feel like honestly, only for like countdown is when you're really cold because it's like winter time.
Yeah.
But like besides that, like when we went a hard summer, it was so fucking
hot.
hot. So
You want to
Oh,
wear
that's
like you want to wear like the least amount of clothes.
Yeah, like you're so
Possible.
sweaty, and then when you're in the crowd, like, ugh, you feel disgusting.
Do you guys have you guys got like hit on or anything like that, or is it pretty like everyone's kind of vibing on their own?
No, I feel like guys come up to you and like,
No, yeah.
especially I think at Countdown because everyone's trying to find like their like New Year's kiss.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Get ready for that in 7 days.
Yeah.
But I have a boyfriend. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm with her.
We're
We're
She's
together.
my New Year's kiss.
She's been my New Year's kiss for like the past I don't know how many years.
like 6 years.
Wait, you guys kiss
Wow.
every New Year's?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Even for Christmas, mistletoe.
Do you guys,
Mistletoe.
Do you
I
guys
have so many
wanna-
videos of me kissing her.
do you
I feel
wanna-
like we're just.
I don't know if we should
Yeah,
say
because
that.
Chris
No.
mentions it all the time. Like, you guys are pretty open because if you guys
Yeah.
didn't hear, they're cousins as well. But they're very open and very like basically like best friends, right?
We're
I feel
literally like
the same person, but in
The
different
same-
bodies.
I think we were like we're cousins for a reason. Because if we were sisters, I don't think we would be as close.
Mhm.
as
It'd be
we
too
are.
annoying, like too much. Like,
Yeah.
it's perfect because you guys live apart, but you guys could see each other.
Yeah.
Voluntarily.
But I feel
But
like
it's just
growing
crazy,
up-
though, how like close we are. Because it's like
Yeah.
we're literally like
Yeah.
I feel
Like,
like,
we
I could
grew
tell
up
her
together.
anything.
Yeah, like we grew up together, like hang out every weekend. Like she would sleep over every weekend when we were little,
Uh-huh.
and I feel like
have you guys ever had like a rough patch? Because I'm sure like there's some times where you're like, we're not on the same wavelength here.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, when I was dating this guy in high school.
It's always the dates, huh? It's always the
Yeah.
relationship.
Wait,
But he was.
why?
Yeah, it is.
oh yeah.
I had this very toxic, manipulative
Here's a
boyfriend
picture
in
of him.
high school. Here's a picture of him. I don't even mind exposing him.
Stop, no.
Okay, fine.
No, but it wasn't even that we were fighting. It was
It
just
was
like
just he was so manipulative. He didn't like me hanging out with my sisters, with
Or-
my
yeah.
family. Like he was like crazy. Like
Very
Yeah.
like
Cra-
overprotective in a sense.
he was just
Yeah.
crazy. Like
And
I
you-
would just say crazy.
And that's when you guys were probably like the most separated in a sense.
But we weren't
Yeah,
even
but-
like there
but it
was no
wasn't-
beef between us. It was just
it
we
was
wouldn't
just-
hang out because he wouldn't want her to.
And
hang
it wasn't
out with
even.
me.
It was just because I was like dumb at the time. That was like my first boyfriend, and then obviously I was like choosing him.
Yeah.
And they were, but
You
they
simp.
were
You're such a
just like,
simp.
yeah.
We
Over
just
your
let
family,
her,
over
we
your
just let her
blood.
I
go
know,
through
but they were
it.
just
It's
always
okay.
telling me like he's not good for you, and I was always like no, like,
He's
and I
hot.
would. That's why I would get
Her
mad at them.
her sister punched
Slapped
him in the
them
face. Punched him or
Wow,
slapped him?
why?
Wow.
I don't know, something in the face, slap punch.
Because he
he's
was stupid.
Stupid.
What
He
like,
deserved it.
What would you say like makes you guys close? Like, what are you guys attracted to in each other? Like, why do you guys hang out with each other? Like, what's like a reason?
I
think
just
'cause
love her
we're-
so
I
much.
think-
I love her so
Aw.
much.
I think it's just
I like you
how
so
like
much.
I
similar
love
we
you so
are. I feel like
much.
we're just like very similar.
Like on the same vibe every time, kind of
Yeah,
sense.
Yeah.
like I feel like anything we say, like anything we find funny, we both find it funny, or like anything like that we say, we don't judge each other. Like I
She
don't
can
know.
tell me anything. We've showered together. Like we're so I don't know.
We're so close. We
We're so
literally
close.
shower with each other butt naked.
That's
No.
cozy.
and it's not weird.
We've showered
We
together
literally
once or
Yeah.
twice.
Couple
A couple
times.
times.
Once or
Couple
twice.
We
times.
literally wax each other's coochies. Like we're that
Wow.
close.
Really?
That's kind
Just
of
watch
clutch
my
because I feel like
butthole.
it's kind of hard
Should I
sometimes
tell
Real
about that
quick,
one
to
time
get every spot.
Real quick.
when you were close?
No.
Okay,
Did
never
you
mind.
stick
Anyways.
your
So
finger
we're
up her
close.
ass?
Yeah, just know we're close.
Did you say? Real
Why
quick.
don't you say this?
Just say it.
There's this girl that like I met through the pod, and she's super like open and cool, and she was like, "Yeah, like I'll wax your asshole if you want, you know." Like
Is she
We-
into that?
we did a pod.
No,
she's
like, that's
actually
her-
a
that's her
waxer.
stuff.
Oh, she's
Like,
okay.
Oh,
So it's not
like an
sexual.
Because we did
esthetician type of
waxing on a
thing.
pod.
Keep
once.
talking. I just have to pee just 2 seconds, but it's happened before, so you guys can keep talking. Keep on.
You have
Wait,
to
should we
pee.
just
You're
wait? Let's just wait.
I'll just
Let's
double
just wait.
fist it.
yeah, double fist
Really?
it.
No, keep going.
No, I'm gonna keep going. Fuck it. Yeah, I met this girl. Or I mean, yeah, she just started like DMing me through the pod. Like I think she noticed us through
Shout
this.
out to whoever
Okay,
her.
but
Yeah.
She didn't just wax you 'cause
She
was
hasn't
like,
done it
"You're
yet.
Too hairy.
But would you
But
let
I
her?
want to do it just to be like, I did that.
But
Can I
you
see
know?
your legs?
Do you ever get
Yeah,
like a
my legs
fit?
are really hairy, but like
So
I
his
think
butthole must
other
be
than
hairy.
that,
Is your
I'm not
butthole
like.
hairy though?
I don't think it's crazy hairy. Also, I shaved it
see?
kind of recently.
Can I
Your butthole?
Really?
Yeah.
Right now, in front of
Oh
in
my
front of everyone.
God,
You know how many?
kinda-
You know how many coochies I've waxed? Let me see your butthole.
How many coochies have you
You know
waxed?
how many
Let me see your
buttholes I've
butthole.
seen?
I need Jaime to come back for that. I'm so.
So you'll show us when Jaime comes back.
my asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, just not on the camera.
Oh my God, Jaime.
I'm just kidding.
Jaime, she wants to see my asshole.
Did you wash your hands, Jaime? Wait, Jaime, can you tell them the story about your shirt?
Wait. That's like Rex man's at the gym.
Which one?
Which one? Who's X-Man's? Who's? Andrea's or Breeze?
Yeah.
Which one?
I don't have any X-Men.
And I didn't know he knew who I was.
Breeze or
but
Andreas?
we have a friend who knows him, and she was
Which
like,
X-Men are you talking about?
God, we're gonna
We'll
bleep
bleep
it.
it.
We're gonna bleep it. Fuck, what's his name?
Oh,
Yeah.
the one who is
I-
on steroids.
Oh wow, I saw him at the gym,
Oh,
and like
yeah,
I know
he's
who he
cool.
is
He's
because
in
I
the
used to
gym now.
skate, and he used to skate.
Just in case.
Am I gonna whip my asshole out, or is that
No,
gone?
we're done.
All right.
You're done.
He
Huh?
said hi to you
I
or
wish
no?
we were-
No, I didn't think he knew
My
who
left
I
side's my
was,
other
but
side.
we have a friend, and she was like,
Symmetrical
"Oh,
weights
like
either side.
he said he
No.
saw you at the gym." I was like, "What?" Like I didn't think he even knew who I
Oh.
was, but not that crazy of a story. I just thought it was relevant.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not relevant
very-
anymore.
Damn.
Alright.
In the past, que sera,
In the
sera.
past.
You know what they say?
Kiss the Ross.
We don't have anything
You
bad
know
to say
Miley
about
Cyrus
him,
has a
but-
song that's called that?
Really? Is it
Yeah.
good?
Miley Cyrus?
Yeah, and I didn't even know
Wow.
she spoke Spanish.
Really?
Okay.
She
so you-
I was
doesn't.
just
There's
kidding,
no
I
way
don't
she
know.
does.
She does not speak Spanish. Billy Ray Cyrus is not speaking any Spanish.
I'm talking about Miley Ray Cyrus.
I know, but her dad's not showing her any Spanish.
Did you
Do a
guys?
little truth or drink?
Okay.
Yeah. What do you got for us?
I can't
Do you
drink.
guys have your
I haven't
Yeah,
finished my
yes, you
buzz
can.
ball.
buzzball for you?
Come on,
What do we
Jaime.
have?
You could just take a little.
How about
tiny
you
sip.
I'm
drink-
7
Go
out of
get the
10
Pedialyte
drunk right
and we
now.
can drink some Pedialyte.
Drink
Yeah,
a little bit
truth
of
or Pedialyte.
Okay.
Okay.
Grab it.
Well, they're
Alright.
not like that bad. I
Okay,
feel like
I'll
you
grab
guys could answer.
Can you grab
them.
it?
Yeah, Brianna's in the end.
Faded than a hoe.
Wait, Jaime, can you explain? Can I have some? Because I
Yeah,
have
take
to
some.
be up at 5 a.m. tomorrow.
For what?
My mom is super into the gym, just like I am.
Are you going to
But
hot
my mom-
yoga?
No, I love hot yoga, but no, we're
Clutch
going to
all of
Orange
it.
Theory tomorrow.
We did yoga once, and it was like a really, really good experience. I love
That's really
yoga.
nice.
It was the first time I did yoga, and I really liked it.
Hot yoga or just regular
Just
yoga?
regular yoga.
Okay,
Hot
ready?
yoga's so much
I'm
better.
sure I'd like that too.
I feel like these
because-
are not. I made sure they weren't too bad because like.
I'm also
What do you
going
mean
to
too
be.
bad?
I'm going to be a teacher, so I can't expose myself.
I know.
Then my kids, if
I
my kids
know.
are watching this,
What's
They're
up?
not gonna.
Oh wait. Oh, you guys already.
You never
you guys
know.
already asked us this. Wait.
You never
so we
know.
didn't go off of it. Okay. You asked what is our biggest pet peeve. What is
Wait,
all of your guys's? I already answered
Do
mine.
truth or
Yeah.
Pedialyte.
Right.
Wait,
Yeah.
I was peeing?
Yeah.
I said it. I said
Wait,
about
Jaime,
when
can
he's
you
a
explain us
mama's
your
boy.
shirt?
She wanted to see
Okay,
my
so
asshole.
real quick, I bought this fit at Target
Show them the
30
back.
minutes before, and it's 30 minutes
Wait,
before XL.
No.
Can you do the shirt how you had it before?
Yeah,
though?
can you tie it?
Tie it.
I can't get a scrub randomly.
A scrub.
A scrub?
You're a
Hair
scrub.
tie? A hair tie.
It's rolling. I
We're
checked
We're
it.
back.
back. The mic was.
I don't know what
Jaime
the fuck
fucked
just
up and
happened.
he unplugged the mic.
It was an accident. You guys would do it too.
And
Not
his
me.
storage is full.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
we're working
she
on
has
it.
a couple questions. Wow, that's
We're
a lot
gonna
of questions.
play.
So
Holy
much
shit!
drinks.
Really?
We got options.
Okay.
All right, hit us.
Anyways, we're gonna.
Wait,
we're
am
gonna
I playing
play-
this too? Are we all
we're-
playing
no,
it?
we're all gonna have to. Like, it's either you answer it. If not, you're gonna have to take a drink.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, are we drinking the Pedialyte or the
Sure.
actual drink?
Let's do the Pedialyte
Whatever
to
you
start
The
want.
off.
Pedialyte has
Whatever you
tequila in
want,
it.
But honestly,
Alright.
they're not like. Honestly, I feel like they're not that bad. That I feel like there's nothing that
Uh-huh.
you
Alright.
don't want to answer.
Dude, you
okay?
should see Jaime's butthole. Look at his
Let's
hair.
start off.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Your butthole.
It's okay, you won't see.
Anyways,
Nope.
okay. Let's
Wait,
start
wasn't
off
Chris
easy.
gonna find?
What was your guys' first celebrity
What was I
crush?
gonna do?
Chris was gonna show you his butthole.
Should we do that? It's just like the audience was listening, you know?
I don't-
They were waiting for that.
Exactly.
Do you guys
so
really want to see his asshole?
Like,
yeah, and
No,
then
you really don't.
and
Alright,
then we'll
I'm gonna
just see it,
do
and then
it.
you can play our reaction.
I'm gonna do it, and yeah, it's gonna happen.
It's the reaction.
It has to
going
happen.
to.
It does have to
The
happen.
audience is
Okay, go do it,
salivating.
do it.
And
I'm
since
not-
Chris is doing it, Jaime, you
Just
should
cut
too.
it off.
I'm not doing it.
Just
This is
I-
gonna
that's a
be
ick.
in the title. Chris showed his asshole.
Oh my god.
go over there. No,
You
you
mic
have to
me
go
up?
over there off camera.
Let's go. Fuck it. No, because we're gonna only do one angle. Oh shit, no, you're right.
Over here, behind the.
Wait.
Okay. No, there you go.
I'm scared.
Let me see.
I'm scared.
I'm
I can't do
scared.
this,
I'm
dude.
not
Do
scared.
it.
Wait,
Wait.
am I really doing this?
Wait, actually,
Let me
okay.
go
I
off
thought this
cam.
is a joke. No, but that's not.
Andrea's foaming out the mouth.
No.
And I'm already buzzing.
Hey, see the
I'm already buzzing with the buzzball. Buzzing with the buzzball. Who was your first celebrity crush? That you can remember.
The first one I can remember is Riri, Bad Girl Riri. I used to tell my mom when I was like 10 years old, I was like, I think Rihanna's hot. And she would tease me
She
about it.
is.
She'd be like, oh, Rihanna, you know?
She got a
Yeah.
fat ass.
Yeah, that was my first.
That's
I
what
just
you were
thought she
saying
was
to your
really
mom,
pretty.
though, that she had a fat ass.
Jaime,
What
what the
about you?
fuck are
Jaime,
you
this
doing?
is unprofessional.
And we're back for the third time. We're
Wait.
saying our first celebrity crushes.
Go.
Andrea.
Well, Chris already said his.
Mine was Bad Girl Riri. Rihanna.
Who's that? Oh, okay.
Mine was Zac Efron. I was obsessed with High School Musical. Still am. And Zac Efron.
Brianna?
Mine was Taylor Lautner and it was Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Mhm.
That's a good one. He
Yeah.
was a stud in there. I don't
Oh,
really remember some of it.
yeah.
Or Austin Butler and Zoe 101.
I'm not familiar.
Austin
know who
Butler?
Austin Butler
Who's that?
Here's a picture.
I've watched.
Well,
the
people
other
used to
one,
not
but-
know who he was until he played Elvis in like the.
Oh,
movie.
and,
But
he,
in
and he has
Zoe-
that. He has his accent is changed forever
but
now.
in Zoe 101, when he was in that show,
Was he just a teaser? Or was he actually a character?
no.
Damn, we're
he was
almost
just-
done
he
with
was
that
dating
fucking
Zoe.
Pedialyte.
I think that was
He
me.
wasn't
I
really
want
like
to be
a part of
hungover
the show.
still.
What's the next question?
I'm
Oh,
not gonna be
you didn't answer
hungover.
yours.
I don't really remember.
Yeah, you do. Then you have to take a shot then.
I did. I shot a
Oh.
All right, what's the next one?
Yeah, let me check that one.
Bro, Andrea's been drinking it regardless.
No.
Fuck
Wait,
it,
I
we ball.
actually had
I
a
am
good
not
one that I
hungover
wanted to
tomorrow.
ask you guys.
They're all good.
Um,
Believe in yourself.
I have to work out tomorrow. I feel like it's one thing to be doing something else, but to work out when you're
We're debating
hungover.
on going to practice tomorrow at 8
Okay,
a.m.
ready?
in Stockton.
Practice for
Jiu-jitsu.
You guys
Should
ready?
we have a jujitsu fight over there right now? Me and you? Me and Bree versus you two? Because I think that we can beat you guys.
I honestly wouldn't be confident that they could beat Chris. Me, I mean, it's
Really?
It's a little different.
I'm
You think
like
we can
3
beat them?
months into
No.
jiu-jitsu.
I
So
do.
yeah, after, not now. We
No.
gotta focus.
Ready for
Uh-huh.
this question? When was the last time you farted?
Did
Dude,
it tickle?
I farted
Did
like
your
3
butt
times
cheeks
today.
tickle?
I don't know what's up with my
Wait,
fucking
can I tell him?
intestines.
Can I tell him?
Oh my god.
5 minutes
Tell
ago.
Okay, you guys were like, okay, our ETA is 7:45 p.m. right?
He let
And
out
we're
a
like, fuck.
big fart.
And then Hyba's on the toilet, and I'm setting up the mics, and I hear him like, you know those farts on the toilet where it, like echoes? I hear that,
It's okay.
and I'm like,
Like
what the fuck
at
are you
7:42.
doing? Like,
That's
the-
why. Hey, did you guys see we had our door open here?
I was like,
Is that why?
Because we wanted the air out. That's what we never used this door, and I got hella scared when you knocked. Did you guys hear me? You
we're not gonna
knocked.
acknowledge what I just did.
I think you saved it.
I fucking saved the day.
You didn't really.
Hyba
say
was
much.
shitting 5 minutes before you guys were supposed to get here, and he was like, bro, open that door, please. So we opened that door. It was so cold in here. And Bree told us she was going to be in shorts. So I was like, bro, she's going to be suffering
were
because
coming
it's
here-
freezing in here.
No, you know what's funny? When we were coming here, we were trying to see which one was, what was it, 56?
Yeah.
Right? Is that where we're at? And then when we were coming in here, the door was open. And then my sister was like, oh, yes, that one. I see the cameras.
Your
And
Mm.
we're like, what? And then when we were coming in here, I seen that you guys closed the door. And I was like,
Yeah, we
damn.
usually don't come through that door. We always go through
That's the
other
front
ones.
door. That's
That
why
was
I didn't even know how
funny.
to open this door. I was like, what the hell's going on?
Oh my
Oh.
God. Alright.
Interesting.
Real quick, the teacher. So Andrea wants to be a teacher. Hopefully she doesn't make it. Just kidding.
Hopefully I make it.
What makes you like? Why do you want to be a teacher, or like, what's inclined you to be even in that career?
I've always wanted to be a teacher. Ever since I was in kindergarten, I've never wanted to be anything else.
Wow.
When I was in kindergarten, I used to, well, not even just in kindergarten, but growing up, I had like my room decorated as like a classroom. And I've just always wanted to be a teacher.
And now that you're actually like getting into it, how do you feel? Is there like is it worse than you thought, better than you thought, both?
I feel like because of the program that I'm in, it's like very, what's that word I'm looking for? Very like intense because it's like a master's program and the credential program together. I feel like it's kind of ruining it for me, but I think that when I start teaching on my own and I have my own classroom, it'll be different. But right now I do kind of hate it.
It's like intimidating. Yeah, shit.
It's not
Not hate it.
intimidating.
I guess it's just very, like, it's something new, you know? It's like,
Yeah,
You're
like
just
I'm
trying to
taking.
get
Can you
comfortable
let her
with
speak
it.
for a second?
sorry.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Well, because I just feel bad that you say that you hate it, because it's like, you
It's
don't
not
hate
that I hate it.
It's
I
just
just
hard.
think
It's
that
intense.
like I'm taking like 28 units while I'm student teaching, so I feel like I'm focused a lot on like trying to get my stuff done for like all my classes than I am like focused on like the kids in the classroom that I'm student teaching in. And I feel like if I was just focused on the kids and like just with the kids, I would love it.
Is it kind of a trip seeing like younger people, like they're developing? What grade are you kind of in right now?
I'm in second grade. So I'm in second grade and I'm in a dual immersion school, so they speak mostly Spanish. But the kids don't speak mostly Spanish because they miss their kindergarten year. First of all, they miss their kindergarten year, so they're kind of all over the place. And I feel like I am teaching in Spanish and like story time. I was subbing the other day And they just were not listening to me. I feel like because I'm not their teacher, they don't
really
listen to me.
They don't
Yeah.
respect you, you know?
They do respect me, but they just don't take me as seriously as they do their own teacher. So when I was teaching the other day, I was subbing. We're only allowed to speak Spanish to these kids, and then when they switch for English, then I speak to English and like with the other kids. But these kids, like, they're not even supposed to know that I speak English. Like, I'm not supposed to speak any
you're supposed
English.
to be like, I'm straight out the fucking
Straight
straight out the border.
Literally
Hola, mi
just
nombre es
Spanish.
Andrea.
Yeah. Maestra. But then they weren't listening to me, and I just switched to English. And I was like, do you guys just not understand me when I'm speaking in like Spanish?
It's a little racist.
No. I told them, I was like, do you guys,
Can you guys not understand basics here?
No. I was like, do you not understand what I'm saying? Because they just were not listening to me. But it was like the Monday before we're going on break. So we're going on break on Friday, and I was subbing on Monday or Tuesday or whatever day it was. So they were just super riled up because
they're about to be on break.
They're about to be on break. They don't even care.
Yeah.
And I switched to English, and they were like, whoa. They were like, first of all, whoa, she speaks English. And then after, they're like, no, like, we don't understand what you say. And like, our other teacher, like, we don't understand what she says most of the time.
Holy shit, they're just guessing.
Yeah. Well, it's because I think that's like the way that they learn Spanish is the way that they're kind of just like, okay, so she says that when she looks at that. Like,
stuff.
Yeah.
So they pick up on that. So I just realized that a lot of like what I'm teaching, they're not really understanding because it's in Spanish. So I think that like when I teach, I want to teach in English first. And then once I get super comfortable, then I'll switch to like a dual immersion school. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but
Do you think second grade is where you're going to kind of stick out, that age range?
I think I want third or fourth. I know that that's not like a big like jump, but it is a big jump. With kids, like second grade to third grade, you can see a total difference with them.
In what way?
In the way that like in second grade, they're super dependent on you. They can't really do much by themselves. And in third grade, like they kind of start to develop like their own personality, and they're kind of like independent enough to kind of do their own thing, but they're still kind of sweet to where they kind of listen to you. But then like in fourth grade, they're kind of like, they've got their personality. They kind of start talking back. They're kind of rebellious. Yeah. So I think I want to do third grade ideally, but I don't know about anything younger. I've worked with like kindergarten, and like
Too much.
it's like
Kindergarten?
Yeah.
And you're going to
I could
SAC
never.
currently, correct?
Yes.
Do you I don't know, do you have a confirmed major?
Yeah,
or like
I'm an accounting major.
Wow. So what made you kind of go to that route?
I don't know. I was kind of like indecisive, and I was a math major, and I just didn't really.
I was a math major. You know what they say.
And I didn't really know what I wanted to do with that, so that was kind of looking into like majors that were like math related, and then I was kind of going to like engineering, but then I didn't really know like what I wanted to do with engineering, and then I started taking physics, and I was like, fuck no. Like,
fuck that, huh?
I was like, fuck no, I can't take any more physics classes. And then I was just kind of like looking into like a lot of different majors, and then I don't know, I kind of stuck to accounting, and that's
Now that you're actually like taking class for it, do you feel like you made the right decision, or are you
Yeah.
kind of in over your head?
Yeah, I mean, like the classes are kind of hard,
It's
but
like,
for the
kinda
most
tough.
part, like I like it because it's a lot of math, and then I mean I like math, so
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like math is nice, huh?
yeah.
Do you think? Would you?
I'm sorry.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
You're
Just
sick.
thinking about you in college.
I hate this painting. Do you think you'll go into like accounting route when you're at like are you gonna graduate like in accounting and then just
Yeah,
go
well
accounting?
then, okay, I'm gonna graduate, but then I would have to get like my CPA license to be like certified.
Oh, so in case they pass out, you could do CPR.
Yeah, yes. So pretty much like being like a certified like accountant, and then I don't know, I guess
A certified what?
I don't remember.
a certified what?
I don't remember.
But yeah, but I don't really know exactly what I want to do after that because you kind of go like different routes with that.
Yeah.
But as of right now, I don't really know. I guess I just kind of have to like explore with that. But
I think that's what's like the college is like as you're taking more classes, you're realizing like what you like and what you
Yeah.
don't like. So I'm sure there's no rush and anything like that. And
Mhm.
you're almost done, correct? Like you're
My
like a
a
year.
year and a
my-
half.
wait, are you talking to me or are you talking
You.
to Bree?
You.
I have my program's a 2-year program. I just finished my first semester. I just survived my first semester.
Wow, good shit.
So
though.
we
Good
have
stuff.
another one,
Yeah.
and then I start teaching,
I missed the first time. Sorry. It was like
and then I start teaching, but I'm still in the program, so I'm taking like night classes.
yeah, because one of my friends I think also wants to be a teacher, and she has like do like case studies. Is it case studies where you kind of like to like develop how you're
Yes.
gonna structure your class and stuff like that?
Well, case studies are mostly like you pick a student. you shouldn't refer to them as kids. You pick a student, and
Show
you
respect. Okay,
yeah,
respect.
respect. And then you see like what they're struggling in. So if they're like an English learner, or if they're like a struggling reader, like you see what they're struggling in, and then you like analyze like all of that. That's like what a case study is.
And when she was describing it, she was saying it was like kind of like really repetitive.
Yeah,
It's like
I
a
feel
lot
like,
of like, oh, okay, I already know like what I'm doing, you know?
but I guess that makes sense because when you're teaching, like it is kind of repetitive. You get the same kind of like trends with students. So I just took a test, like a state test, on 2 days ago, Tuesday, whatever day.
How
How
do
did
you
you
feel
feel
about-
about? How did you feel about that test?
See that? You see that? Almost close the rings. Almost.
Can you bend your hand like that?
Almost.
But how
Yeah.
did you feel about this state test?
I thought it was really easy when I was taking it, but sometimes I think that it's really easy. Like I've taken other tests before, not state tests, but like
Do you remember what you got in your SATs and ACTs by chance?
I did not take my SATs or my ACTs because I knew I was going to junior college.
Why waste time?
A
You're not
woman who
saying-
knows what
Exactly.
she
Take my
wants,
ACT.
you know?
Exactly.
What'd you get? Do you remember?
Like 1,000 something.
Do you remember what I got?
I don't know, but I know how
I don't think
scored
that's
higher
very
than us in our
competitive.
friend
But
group
either
for
way,
some
I
reason.
went to a junior college, so it
Y'all
didn't,
went to
it
junior
didn't
college?
even matter.
It doesn't matter, dude.
You both started at MJC?
Yeah.
And then you went to SAC, and then you went to Stan, right?
SAC. We both went to SAC.
They both
we
went to
live in
MJC.
SAC.
Whoops.
We both live in SAC right now.
We
Right
both live
now?
in Sacramento.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Why are you
live in
always
the same
here?
apartment complex.
We're
We're
never
never here.
That's why we.
Wow.
That's why it took us months to get this together.
Oh yeah, because originally we started. She had commented. Here's the comment. It was about like what 2 months ago that she wanted to be on.
Yeah.
Here's the comment. Hold the comment with me, Bree.
Oh, that's good editing right there.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm gonna do that.
I see
Never mind.
it.
You're not gonna see that comment. Sorry.
But
guys.
anyways, I commented, and then we were trying to figure something out, and finally we did. Now that it worked out that we're both here, but I haven't really been home in a while, except for like Thanksgiving. But besides that, like not just like cause.
How do you guys feel like around the Christmas time? Like, are you guys pretty good with family and stuff like that? Where you're like,
Yeah. I
this
like-
is a
well,
good time, or is
I
this
think
like an
I
awkward?
really
weird-
like it because
No.
my sisters are here, like all
Yeah.
my sisters. So it's so nice, like all of us being together. Because if it's just like me and my parents, it's kind of like, eh.
Yeah.
And then I don't know.
No,
I feel
that's-
like our family's really close. Our family's huge, but our family's really close. Like when we were growing up, we used to have like carne asadas like every weekend. Like I feel like we hung
Yeah.
out all the time. Yeah.
Now that you guys have lived away from home, yeah, is it like
I love it.
I love living with
Do you
Bree.
wanna
Let me say
stay
this.
away
I
You live together,
love-
really?
Not
I have to
living.
pee again,
we
sorry.
live in the
Just
same
keep going.
apartment
damn.
complex.
Hi,
I
man.
don't know what's wrong with me.
We live in the same apartment complex, but we
Careful.
Show
don't.
them your
live-
shirt.
Oh yeah, you never went over your shirt.
Anyways, we live in the same apartment complex, but we don't live in the same room. But like maybe that's a good thing because if not, we would probably get really annoyed of each other.
But I don't get
But-
annoyed at my roommates. Actually,
Actually, no. I feel like we hang out so much that if we lived together, I think I would get annoyed of you.
oh shit?
Which like I don't mean to like for that to sound rude, but it's just I like my personal space.
I worry about that with
I'm ending
Jaime.
this podcast now.
Like Jaime
No.
always
I'm ending
mentions
this.
like
No,
we should get a
it's
house
just
together.
like I like my personal space, and I've
so
realized
sorry
that.
that
Like,
she
sorry,
just
I don't mean to
ignored
cut you
me.
off, but like I'm
Yeah,
just
whatever,
trying to go on
my
this because then
show.
I'm gonna forget my thought. But I like my personal space, and I feel like you guys don't
Okay, we
have
have
that.
to pee
You
now.
guys like to like get home, hang out with each other, and I already
It's
hang out
just
with her
too
on the
much.
daily.
Yeah.
That it's like. But then it's like I kind of love that like we don't live together each other. So then when she asked me to hang out, I get really excited because I'm like, oh, I haven't hung out with her all day. So.
No.
But
Yeah.
if I were to live with her, it's not as exciting.
Yeah, it's like
You
the
know?
reg.
You see her every fucking day.
Yeah.
What I was saying is
But,
that
like-
Jaime always mentions like us having a house together one day, which I think would be great.
Oh.
But at the same time, I do worry a lot. Like,
We might
is
get
it
annoyed at
gonna
each
be
other.
way too much like exposure? Like, I'm with you all the time. The last thing I want to do is like podcast. You know?
Yeah, because wait, so
Yeah.
do you live with Andrea currently? Sorry, I wasn't.
No, we live in the same apartment complex, but not in the same room. But I was trying to say that, like, if we were to live together, it just wouldn't be the same, if that
It'd be
makes
too
sense.
Yeah,
much.
like you're close enough where it's not an inconvenience, but you're farther enough where it's like
unless
not
we
a,
were like, I mean, if we were like busy enough that like,
you guys
you
will only see
know,
each other at like 8
yeah.
p.m. You know?
but like,
Mm.
I don't know. Whenever she asks me to hang out, I get excited because it's like, oh, I haven't seen her all day, and it's like I haven't seen her for a couple days.
You're like a
so
little
it's-
puppy when they get home.
Yeah,
Like,
no, yeah,
Damn.
literally.
let's go play fish.
Do you think you like went through a phase once you moved out and you were like on your own where you were like, holy shit, I can do whatever I want, and then you
Literally.
went to like a lot of parties and stuff, or how did that go?
Or recalibrated.
Yeah, kind of. I feel like it's just kind of like the going out and knowing I have no curfew because my, like, I mean, my parents never gave me like.
On camera. Just keep going. Sorry.
My parents never gave me a curfew, but like my mom would always be like, "When are you coming
Andrea
home? When are you
sure
coming
had a
home?"
curfew.
Like hella pressuring me
That one wretched night.
until like I moved out. She was always like that. She's like, "You need to come home now. You need to come home now." So like she didn't give me a curfew, but like I technically
I
had
see.
one.
Like kind of
But-
a unwritten rule.
Like now it's just so nice because it's like you kind of like plan out your whole schedule, and it's nice not having to tell anyone what you're doing. Because my
doing,
mom's
yeah.
always like, "What are you like? Where are you going? Like when are
Yeah.
you gonna come home?" And I hate that. It's like just let me like go and do my own thing, you know?
So
That's
now you
nice.
guys are just. You guys don't have to ask anyone, right? You're just doing your own thing, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll tell her what I'm doing because I'm so open with her that I'm like, I'm gonna go do this, and then she's like,
Are you
Your
guys
mom?
ever?
"Go for it." No, you.
Oh, me?
Are you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
ever scared? Like
She's
you
like
guys
my
have too
girlfriend.
much freedom? Like fuck,
No.
am I going off the edge?
Not really.
Are you guys pretty grounded?
Sure.
Yeah, I feel like I'm.
Yeah. Sure.
Have you guys
Why-
ever
why
gone
you
to
say that?
brunch?
I feel like I'm pretty like.
I feel like we're both pretty
chill.
responsible.
I feel like I don't know. I have school and then I have work, so I feel like that balances it all.
Yeah, like,
out.
you can't
If
be
not,
turned if
I
you
would
work.
have a little bit too much freedom if I didn't have school and work. You know?
Wait, fun fact: we both work at Dutch Bros, but we work at different Dutch Bros.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dutch
the,
Bros
the
seems-
drip they give the
It's
fucking
fucking
workers,
lit
I'm like,
working at Dutch Bros.
I would
I
love
love
getting
it.
that much merch from my fucking
I
job, you
love
know?
it.
Everyone
Every
that works
month.
at Dutch Bros seems like happy,
So
like
happy.
Mormons or something.
Yeah.
Like, why are you so happy?
It's such a good vibe, and you're just listening to music, having a good time.
They're very free, huh?
Mhm.
My fucking shift goes, my like 8-hour shift goes by in like 1 hour.
Do you have to be like super preppy? Like, oh, when I gotta get
No.
you today?
No.
I mean,
but-
for your like when you get interviewed, kind of because that's like the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like if
So
they-
my name's Brianna Montoya, and I really want to be here.
yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
You do have to be like good at talking to people to
Yeah.
get
Yeah,
hired.
no,
I feel
yeah,
like
like a-
that's what they interview you for.
It's like
Oh, wow.
so no, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry.
I feel like when
I'm
they
being
interview you,
annoying.
they don't even interview you with like questions that like mean something to the job. They're just like, oh, like what do you like to do? I don't know. At least for me, they
I
were
would
just
love
like,
that, bro.
No,
I'd
yeah,
be
it's-
Like, what do you
I
like to do in
fucking
your
love
free
So
that.
I have a
time.
podcast, so I could technically talk to anyone at
No,
any
yeah,
time.
it's more like getting to know you. Like they'll be like,
Are you high
like,
right
what do you
now?
do?
Have
You
you ever
love
been
this
nervous?
shit?
I'll be like, oh, like what do you do? Like what do you do in your free time? Like oh, like
Are you free
like,
after
how
this?
did you find out about this job?
What do you do later tonight?
Like I guess the only thing like related to job that they ask you is like, oh, like why
do you want to work here?
Dude, that's
Yeah.
a hard one, huh? What do you
No,
guys
but
say?
I was
Because
just
I
like,
love
oh,
Dutch
Well, I
Bros.
love the coffee.
I am addicted to
and-
caffeine.
When I worked there, or when I got interviewed, they asked me that, and I was like, oh, like I've been at Dutch Bros so many times, and like they're always so nice. They like are like jumping in through my fucking window.
Oh,
well,
wow.
I didn't like
Literally.
cuss
What do you
like
want?
that. I didn't cuss like that, but like I said something kind of like that,
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah, like they're always like so positive, and like I want to work somewhere where like it's just like positive energy, and I will like enjoy my time working there.
So
And
From the outside in, is it true? Like, is it just as it is?
yes.
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
I think that they tell
love my
you
job.
like also they say like keep anything negative outside of work. If we hear you talking about it
If
at
your
work,
mom just died, just don't talk
no,
about
no,
it.
like
Get
they
over it.
really
Move
like.
on.
I feel like my manager, at least with, like at my stand, like they really care about you as a person. Like I feel like it's I have worked at jobs like that, but like I feel like with them they genuinely care about you as a person first than like an employee, which
Yeah.
is really nice.
That's good. And it
Yeah.
feels like reassuring that you could be like pretty vulnerable and like good times. Like not
Yeah.
a lot of pressure, huh?
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
do a lot of like outside, like they do a lot of things where you can hang out with your coworkers outside that build relationships to where you're actually like friends with your coworkers.
That's the best
Yeah,
when
but
you have
even
like a
like at
team.
work, it's like I don't know. For me, I have a good time at work. Like
Me too. It's
I,
really fun.
I enjoy my time at work. Like I don't mind going to work.
Your stories say otherwise. I don't know.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
no. I feel like I don't know. I think it's fun.
I like it. I like my job. I love my job.
Brianna, how did you get hacked on Instagram? Let's get down to the nitty and gritty.
Damn,
Okay,
no way
let
you're
me-
like he damned you and you're
She
like,
got
oh
hacked
yeah,
twice.
here's my
Did
Yeah,
you
password.
not?
here's my fucking
I got
email.
hacked
Here's my
one
social.
time when
Oh,
I
I
was
thought it
a
was
junior
twice.
in high school.
Oh wait, so it
And
was
yeah,
twice.
no, it was twice.
Okay.
And then I made a whole new Instagram. And then my Instagram got hacked when I moved to Sacramento. And
It's
I
because she
remember-
clicks on the
How?
links.
I need
she
to
clicks on the
know.
links.
my
No,
God,
I don't know, but I
Brianna.
remember I was trying to like go on my Instagram, and then it made me try to log in. When I tried to log in, it wouldn't work. and then it was asking me to like.
Why'd you have to log in the first place though?
Because it clicked me out because someone hacked into it, and then you know when you
shit.
can't log in, it says like you click forget your password. So when I clicked that, and it was like, oh, it's sending a link to reset your password to your email. And when I looked at the email, it was in my email. And then I remember I told her, I was like, I think my Instagram got hacked. And she's like, really? And I was like, I think so. And I remember I was telling your roommates too. I was like, I think my Instagram got hacked. And then the next day they started putting some shit about crypto.
I know it goes, bro.
And then, you know what's funny? Like there was this guy that was in my class that I knew from here, from Modesto, that was in my class at Sac State. And I was like talking to him. He was like, oh my God, I haven't talked to you in so long. He's like, let me follow you on Instagram. And then he was like, damn, you're like into crypto, huh? And I was like,
You're a crypto baddie.
and I was like, what are you talking about? And
You're like,
he
actually.
he was like, oh yeah, your account. And he like, but I had already made a whole new account. And I was like, oh no, I was like, that got hacked. He's like, no wonder, because like we went to go get
He's like, I've been hella talking to her for 3 weeks.
No, because we had went to go get
Oh,
coffee,
yeah, babe,
and
you're
I wanted
so
to be
hot.
nice, so like I paid for his coffee. He's like, oh yeah,
Oh,
like
wow.
I thought you paid for my coffee because you got money like that. And he's like, I thought you got money like that. That's why you post about crypto.
Wait, how'd you get it back? Because you have it back,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
Because
the thing is,
there was this guy that I was like,
if I could cut up one more time
Let
my
me-
own
sorry.
fucking podcast.
sorry, go on. I'm
It's
so
alright, it's alright.
sorry.
Okay, the
You
thing
need to
is,
speak louder than me.
I unfollowed
That's
your.
that shit.
No, like
I'm
literally, like scream that
I'm-
shit because I can't hear you.
I unfollowed
She's
your
deaf in one
fucking
ear.
old account because I thought you were hacked, and then all of a sudden we're like have this group chat, and it's your old account that I had unfollowed already, and I had followed the new one, and then you don't post shit on the new one, and that was the old one again. I'm just trying to fucking
Find
make
out what's
sure.
going on.
Yeah,
So you
what's
got
going
your
on here?
old one back.
No, yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
I got it back because there's this guy
So
that I
sorry.
was like kind of talking to, and his sister was
Tell that
like
to Jaime, he's gonna
something
get
to do
jealous.
with like. Honestly, I don't know exactly.
What about us?
What about them?
What about you guys? About what? You're
You
hot.
guys?
What's going on here?
What'd you say?
No, keep
Huh?
going.
So did you click a link or not? Like, how did
No,
you get your
I
shit
don't know how
hacked?
I got
Were
hacked,
you on
but
fucking
anyways, I got it
browsers.com
back
and then
because
She
there
watches. She
was-
watches too much porn.
Anyways,
That's
you
what I'm
know,
saying.
I
Like,
clicked- the ads.
clicked the wrong link on the porn.
did you actually click a link though, and you were like, "Oh fuck, I fucked up"?
Like, how did you realize you were
Maybe.
hacked?
Yes.
Like, how did you realize?
Because of
What did
that,
you
when I was
click?
saying that, I was trying to forget my password and it wasn't sending the reset my password to the right email. But
she
then
does
I
click
got
the
it
wrong
back
link.
because there was this guy that I was like, who am I talking to? And then,
Can we put
and
What
a
then
happened
he
to
picture?
was
him?
saying no.
What happened with him?
And then he was saying that his
What happened
sister
with
worked
him?
for like something. He was
Wait,
like,
which
I think
guy? I
could.
could tell you what happened.
What happened
No.
with him?
Oh.
What
She
was
cut
the
him
ick?
off.
Why?
Hey, familiar story. Same page, different book.
Let me finish my
Apple fall too
story.
far from the
Anyways,
tree.
It's
Hey,
not
wait,
her
wait.
vibe.
Hey, Brianna, did you cut him off or did Andrea cut him off for
I
you?
could have.
But I encouraged it because
She supported me, so like
Okay.
both of us. Anyways,
What was wrong with
yeah,
him though?
he
I
was
need to
saying
know.
that
She
like
just-
okay,
she
I'll
wasn't
tell you
her
the story
vibe.
after.
She didn't want
I
anything
finish
serious,
this
huh?
one. So, anyways,
Was
he
he a
said his
skater
sister
boy?
could like pretty much
and she
Alright.
says, "See you later,
get my
boy."
account back.
She did.
So then he like his sister, I don't know, he like reported something, and then I got my
Okay.
account back. I don't.
Dude, that's
even know.
clutch because I think if I lost my Instagram, I'd be very like.
I didn't
upset.
even want to
Me
make a
too.
new one, but then I was like,
I've had the same one since like
I
seventh
wanted
grade.
to-
Yeah, I've had the
dude.
same one
too.
since
I wanted
2014.
to
Like, how
post
do you
it-
get that back?
I wanted to post a cute
Jaime's
picture, and I'm
I've
like,
been
I'm
saying
gonna
this
post
shit
it
for,
to
like,
my 80
2012.
followers. Like, no.
I had to pee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I have to pee too? How do
No,
you not
just
have to pee,
keep
Brianna?
talking, bitch.
I kind of have the pee, but I'm holding it. I don't
No,
want to
go
break
go
the
pee.
seal.
Go pee.
I don't
Okay,
wanna
take a
break
break.
the
A break. 2 seconds.
I shaved my asshole. It's probably medium hairy right now.
You
It's
guys
not
shave their
bad.
Guys shave their buttholes.
I shaved my asshole.
can't take time because once you shave it once, bro, like
It itches.
either accept it, you accept it.
I shaved my asshole
bitches.
because no, bitch. Hold on.
Okay,
we're still
thank you for
going,
coming to our podcast.
She has questions.
Okay, go.
Okay, I shaved my
guys have buttholes?
asshole because it's easier to wipe when you have a shaved asshole. Like, you just
Okay.
wipe
Not
a
for
couple
personal
times and.
Oh my
bada
But can I
bing,
ask
bada
I
you
never
bing.
thought
something
about that.
relating to that? Does your
Yeah.
butthole itch once the hair is growing back?
I think the first time I shaved my asshole, it did itch, but I think ever since it's like your body. I don't know. You just get used to it.
Do
or
you guys shave
something.
your assholes?
I wax
Wow,
mine.
yeah,
But
I get lasered, but not on my bowl.
Lasered?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She's bougie.
Of course.
Me and Jaime for
Coochie
500
clean.
subs.
Coochie squeaky.
We got 500 subscribers on our YouTube channel recently,
Woo.
and Jaime was like, "We got to do something to celebrate." And I was like, Bro,
Wax
we should,
your
we should
buttholes
go
on
get
camera?
massages.
Oh,
Yeah, relax.
But
I
that
was literally
didn't
talking
happen.
about this with you, and I was like, I want to get a certificate to go get a massage. Why didn't I ask for that for Christmas?
Dude, a massage
I
sounds
should've
so-
got you that for
It
Christmas.
sounds
I think
banging.
I'd cry.
I know, but I didn't
honestly
ask.
think I'd cry.
You're gonna like. Are
What
you
is
guys
the
gay?
riskiest thing you've ever done?
Riskiest thing. I think drunk driving is probably. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Cut that one out.
I'm just kidding. I've never done that. I swear to God. I'm never stupid enough.
Did you just tell me you did that the other day, or was that you?
What?
Never mind.
I
Jesus.
haven't talked to you since
I
2008.
could tell you.
Andrea's
I
a
can,
Andrea's a
Kidding.
confused Chris.
You know, Chris,
times.
he had messaged me and he said, "Yeah, I have a girlfriend now. Don't talk to me." Do you remember that? And I was like,
Hey, you know,
What's going on?
I remember
I
that-
feel like she was
I
a
remember this
problem or
conundrum.
something.
No, you
I
don't. She's
remember-
I
lying.
was like,
I
dang,
remember
Chris, I
Chris
was just
just
trying to
being
tell
a-
you you had cool socks,
I'm
but
gonna show you my asshole. You're
he
like,
literally
I
said,
can
"Don't talk to me. I have a
I
girlfriend."
can actually tell you guys something risky that I did.
What?
Okay, go.
When I went to Mexico in 2019.
Wait, you have to scooch this because I don't know if you're in the camera.
When I went to Mexico in 2019, me and my sister went out to the clubs. I wasn't even of age. But, wait, actually, maybe we should cut that out.
No, you're fine.
Anyways,
Can't
me
edit
and my
this.
sister went
We're
out.
fucking 500
And my
subs.
sister ditched me, and I found these guys that we were all
my
cool,
God.
and I ended up going back to their fucking house or their
Favela.
Airbnb that they were like renting out for the weekend, and I went and I partied there with them, and I could have got
You could have
Partied.
taken
In Mexico.
advantage.
in
In
Mexico, in
Mexico.
Puerto
What are you
Vallarta,
doing, Brianna?
and I could have got kidnapped, but I didn't. I
But
had
it
a
was a
good
good night.
time,
It
but
was a
it
good
was a risky move.
Could
you
That is
know?
risk.
Could I just clarify this now? How do you say your name? Is it Brianna or
It's
Brianna?
Brianna.
Brianna.
or Brie.
Yeah.
Brianna
If
Montoya.
you're gonna say in English, it's
Brianna
Bri-
or Brie?
Brianna.
Brianna or Brie.
Brianna.
Okay,
No,
Brianna
no in
Montoya.
between.
Okay.
Or you can call
Miss
her
Montoya.
Mommy.
I
I
You
think
can call
the
her
risk-
Mommy Montoya.
Yeah.
I can just not call her
Or you
at
can
all.
call me mommy.
Mommy. I think
or,
the
or
risk.
you can call me daddy.
Oh.
I think the riskiest thing I did is I went to this place called Natural Bridges. If you've ever been there, it's like a hiking spot, but it's pretty easy. So like a lot of families go there and shit, right? And I went on the weekend, and there was like hella families there. And the person I was with, we like hiked up like the river a little bit, like past the spot, and I got sucked up on the rocks, like not that far from like where all these families were. And I think like once we finished, we like looked up and there was like people coming up the river, and we're like, oh shit. And we like had to walk away and like hurry up and go away.
Yeah, you gotta live life on the edge.
Andrea?
Wait, can you guys take
Sometimes,
us on
yeah.
a hiking trip? Because you guys go on like cool hiking trips.
Y'all swear you want us to take us.
Wait, can you guys actually
Y'all
take
swear
us?
y'all don't live in Sac.
Y'all
No,
swear you got
can you
time
guys
like that.
actually take us on a cool hiking trip with you guys? Because you guys always go to cool ones.
We know
In
some
the summer?
banging ass
Yeah.
spots. Yeah.
I'm actually down.
Swimming in nature, like
No,
there's
like,
nothing
actually,
like
can we
it.
shake on
It's
it?
great.
Can we shake on it?
Sometimes me and
topper.
Jaime go skinny dipping too, and it's great.
Actually,
In nature though, like it's
no, like
Honestly,
different
skinny
feeling.
dipping nature is probably one of the most freeing, best feelings you'll ever
Mhm.
experience.
It's
I went
wild.
backpacking. I did a backpacking camp, and we would take kids on backpacking trips where
guys
we
all-
would.
You went skinny dipping with the kids.
No, not with the kids. Not with the kids. Not with the kids.
even finish it, Chris.
I just do.
Not with the kids. But the kids were at the campsite, and I left them there with the co-counselor that was there, and I was like, I'm gonna go shower in the river. And I get that. I literally felt beautiful.
You literally feel like this.
One with
You literally
nature.
feel like this is how you're supposed to feel. Huh? Wow.
God damn.
Just go. Just go.
Um,
It's a mess, anyways. In a good way, though. I like it.
wait, I already asked this one.
Sure.
I swear,
What's the
I swear.
worst date you've ever been on?
I think when I was on a double date with these two cousins.
And then,
And then
how bad was
they
it?
were with these cousins though.
How bad was it though?
It was probably one of the worst experiences I've had. Chris,
Why?
you did as well, right?
Why?
With the cousins?
Yeah.
What were the cousins' names?
I don't really remember. It was
Wait,
long-
why
it
was
like
it
3
so
years
bad,
ago.
though?
Was it Brie and Andrea or no?
Close. I think it rhymed
Wait,
with
was it
that.
really bad because they broke your heart or what?
Were they baddies though?
They didn't want anything serious.
They weren't even serious, and I go learn from the
were they
cousins.
baddies?
Oh my
They
god.
were baddies.
They were baddies.
One, like 3 drinks in, they're baddies.
That's sick.
I mean, I might have punched you in the face for that.
I love. That's a good time.
Oh, wow. You've made it to the end of the podcast, have you? Wow. It was a little messy, to say the least. You know, mics were getting unplugged left and right. You know, we're relieving our bladders every fucking 5 minutes.
Chris is trying to show his asshole.
Which I will show my asshole this close. But you know, we're gonna try our best next time that we drink that much to keep it together a little more. But yeah, that's where it's gonna end, guys. Our equipment was you know, a little off the rails, but that's been the pod. We'll see you next Friday.
Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Little hour podsies. But thanks Brianna and Andrea for being on, and hope you guys enjoyed it.
Worst date we've ever been on.
Damn.